Alright guys, out here one of my properties. As you can see, I got these washers over here. When a Tractor Supply, got these, both the washers for $1.70 or something. But they're hardened washers. And what I did is I took my tape measure, measured this hole, and you know how big it needed to be inside, and got the perfect fit washer. Now the reason why I got the washer is because even though I put the new insert right there and on the bottom too, which they were a pain to put in there, but I got the new inserts in here, but you know it still was wore into the fork. You know, like the fork was like, it had like a 1/4 of an inch dug out of it, just where it turned, you know, so many times over the years. And the reason why I addressed it is because it seemed like when I would mow on a side hill, that side would dig in the ground a little bit more than I thought it should. I know it's a 48, so that is going to happen when you're, you know, somewhat cutting on hill, but I thought it was happening more than it should. And so I put these washers to take up some slack, and that did help. It did make a difference. You know, every little thing that I tweak on here, it keeps making it better and better. So it did help a lot, you know, because it took out, I guess it doesn't let it sit as low over there, you know. So doing that, and plus when you're driving it, you don't feel all that slop in the front. So it makes it feel more like a new mower when you're driving it, because all the slack is gone. Because like I say, even when I replaced this bolt was still up about maybe like a 1/2 inch. So, and my thoughts so far on Turf Tracer, I got 12.5 hours on it, because he has a little service, like a little, it's like an hour meter, but it keeps up with your maintenance. And so I got 12.5 hours on it so far. And I'm still working on my final thoughts of if I really like it, if it's okay, if it's not, you know, whatever. Still working on that. Maybe in the future, maybe I'll get a 36 walk behind, because that would probably even do a little bit better of a job. That's a possibility. Because I thought when I bought the 48, maybe I would just, that would be my only mower some days on the heavy fancy residential days. But I don't like it enough to use it as my only mower. It's not that I don't like it, it does great and everything. But you know, zero turn or something is just, it is faster and it's easier. So like you could mow all day every day with it, but if I have another choice, you know, in some of the yards that day I could use a Z on, why would I not? So anyway, and then so if I start bringing 2 mowers all the time, it would probably be even better if I had a 36 version of this. So I'm thinking about, you know, in a few months or spring or later this year or whatever, selling it and buy a brand new 36, a Scag or a Ferris, because both of those are reasonably priced. I wouldn't buy another Exmark. $6,500 for that 36 of this exact mower new, but the Scag one is $4,800 approximately, because I called and asked, and the Ferris is $4,600, so not much difference between those price wise. There are some difference in the specs and things, but anyway, I'm not sure if I want to do that, if I want to just keep this mower and keep upgrading it, because it is starting to work good now. I don't know if I want to do that. I don't know if I want to not do walk behind at all and go back to just having a lot more room in my trailer and use a 30-inch in certain places. You know, I'm just not sure yet. I'm not sure, guys. So let me get some more hours on it, and I'll figure out, you know, what exactly I'm doing. But you know, after using this on some of my nicer yards, it is definitely easier than using the 30-inch, obviously. So I do like that. I just gotta figure out, is it worth, you know, all the room it takes up and pulling the weight around all the time? And maybe it is, but I only pull it off the trailer once, twice a day, which is fine. But anyway, so those are things I'm working on. And I gotta replace this. I turned that around backwards, so maybe it would like hit the ground a little bit better, but it's all, this is broke, and the bracket is bent really bad, so I can't really even unscrew it right here because it's bent. So, you know, it doesn't want to unscrew. So I'm gonna have to just cut it right there, cut it off, and get a new bracket and put this wheel on. Because obviously that will help the anti-scalp as well when that's fixed, because all the other ones are good. Just need to replace that too. So that will be the next thing that I need to fix. But it's doing pretty good. Let me show you after 12 hours, the oil leak. Not too bad. As you can see, it has dust on there from, you know, the belts that I was shredding, the old belts, and, you know, I haven't cleaned it or anything since then. So it's not a huge oil leak, because like I said, it's just sweating just a little bit, and that's with 12 hours of use. So it's not pouring out, it's not dripping on the grass or anything. So I don't know. Not sure. But you know, we're gonna keep working on it and keep improving either way. So let's get on with the rest of this vlog. All right. Alright guys, this house they're building next door, this thing is a monster. I mean, 3-story. See right back here, got a I don't know if you can see that, but right there gonna be a swimming pool, hot tub up top, kind of falls into the swimming pool. So but anyway, gotta get over here, pick up some pine cones, and I got those shrubs trimmed. Let's keep moving. Alright guys, my man Wyatt's Lawn Service was asking about that right there. If you could do a 3-point turn with the walk behind, and with the Hydra ones you can. It's just like backing up a trailer on your Velky. It takes a little getting used to, but you can do it, which is something you could never do with a belt drive. And my man Southern Style Lawn Care is asking me how I was liking this platform too, and I'm working on it, buddy. Give me a few more hours. All right. So here we are. Got to put it up on the porch so you can see some more footage. And this is on kind of a pretty good little hill, so you'll see me step off the Velky some. But you know, that's how it is. And my lines are not real straight with this thing yet. Just because, you know, I haven't used it a ton, like I have the zero turn, so. But, yeah, I like it. And then today, I filmed all this on Thursday. Today, Friday, I took the turf tracer out for like 4 or 5 of my yards straight. Alright, really boys, good, I don't know if you can see this, but Snapper Pro doing work. It looks great. It looks super great. Here, and it kicked it. All this looking real good. Nice crisp edge. This is a long string trimmer edge right here, and been doing this yard for a lot of years. Y'all have seen this before, but man, I noticed I edged this whole thing. I even edged the street and everything, and then I realized I forgot to do this one edge right here, and it's hard to tell on camera, but it's pretty bad right there. So I'm gonna go back over here to the yard 2 doors over where my truck is parked, get my trimmer, and edge that little spot, because these are great clients, had them for a lot of years, and want it to be right, you know. So also, I have a video coming up very soon about the valve adjustments on all the Stihl 4 mix products, and it's amazing. You adjust that thing will start on the first pull every time, and you get a 20% increase in power. I'm telling you, no lie. So that's coming up. All right, I'm gonna get this trimmer, fix that, do a couple other things. These 2 yards, I'm gonna be out of here. All right, let's keep moving. Boys, just finished a yard right there. There's another one way down there, log cabin that dude, been doing them for years. Got some burgers on the grill here. Quick pro tip, if you grill inside your truck, make sure you crack your window. And don't put it too close to your dash because it might melt it. I've never done it, but it could if it's too close. One of them's gonna be a cheeseburger, man. It's gonna be good stuff. My wife made some good burgers the other night. So they're already cooked. So they're just leftovers. So all I gotta do is just heat them up, and we're in business. Let's keep moving. Yeah, oh yeah, boys, oh yeah. All right, boys, here's another one. Another one done. You see that there's a chemical company in there like treating the crabgrass. You see the crabgrass? And it's killing more than the crabgrass. I don't have to mention that to him, but there's a few bad spots over here. And those are intentional sprays. So, keep moving. What's up, y'all? So, call the client, mention it to him. And so he has a fertilizer company, and there was like some crabgrass patches. I don't know if y'all have seen that. They may not have it everywhere in the country, but it's almost like a patch of grass, and it like spreads out, and it's nasty, you know. It's hard to pull them, and has little seedlings, you know. It's a weed. But anyway, he said that he was complaining to his fertilizer man. I say fertilizer, but it's fertilizer and weed control. He pays someone to do liquid in the grass. And so he was complaining to them about the crabgrass in those patches. And then, so they told the client, I'm just telling you what he told me. He said the company told him that, well, you can pull them. The owner pulled them. And the owner said, I ain't pulling nothing because blankety blank, because I pay you to take care of the grass, so we need to do something. And they're like, well, we can treat them. And he said, well, we got to do something. But I don't know what they treat it with. Like, I feel like maybe there's something that's made for crabgrass. I don't know. I'm not in that business, but like it just looks like they just took regular Roundup weed killer and just sprayed that spot. So now there's like, I don't know if y'all noticed it when I showed that spot, but there's like 10 spots, you know, basketball size. Spots where they're brown, dead, whatever you want to call it. And if it was something dripping out of one of my mowers, you know, it'd be tiny little spots. Or if I was tracking something on foot, you know, it'd be footprints. Because both of those things have happened in my lifetime of lawn care with, you know, some of our employees that my dad has and stuff. But it's been a very long time since I've had any issues with that. Since my equipment's newer and stuff. In that yard, I always cut with the snapper, zero turn, whatever, and it's brand new. And none of my other yards have any issues. Even this whole neighborhood, you know, I have a full day in this neighborhood, and all of them have been done on the same day, and I've done like 4 or 5 before I went to his, and nothing anywhere. So, fertilizer guy definitely doing that, but I don't know what the solution is. I hate to have got in the middle of it, but I wanted to mention it to him because I knew that he probably didn't see it yet, and I don't want to catch the blame for something that I didn't do. That's all. And I'm 98% sure I didn't do it, because you know you have the big crabgrass patches are right there, and then right where those patches are, you know, it's boom, brown. So hey, but the crabgrass is gone, so that's good. That's good. So we're gonna keep moving. Got a few more yards. All right, rant's over. See ya.